Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract. Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
So what's up, everybody? Shiro here with Bloodborne. So, game's been out for going on about a week now, actually. Pretty good. I did already do one playthrough of it, but I wanted to go ahead and do another playthrough, and thought I would record it this time because I figured if I record it the first time through, it'd probably be a bit too distracting on my end because, you know, it's that first experience. Although the first experiences are pretty fun, but a lot of frustrating moments with some bosses and stuff like that. So I thought I'll go a second time. Also, the first playthrough, there were a few things that I missed out on. So I kind of want to go back, and instead of New Game Plusing, I just go through fresh again. So notes in the beginning area, kind of slight tutorial telling you basic controls, though not too much. Kind of like some other From Software games, mainly Demon Souls and Dark Souls. Here we got a wolf. He's eating this guy. No weapons now, although it is possible to take him out with fisticuffs. But we'll see. Today. That is pretty much kind of like your backstabs. In a way, the traditional backstabs from Demons and Dark Souls is no longer in here. You now have to do a fully charged attack from behind, follow up by a regular attack. Interesting mechanic, as it kind of makes it a bit more challenging. No longer do you do the boss fights where I'm notorious for this in the Soul series, where I just constantly lock onto a target and try to circle around just to get a backstab. So now you actually have to either sneak around or do some crazy timing. Alright. So, this door, this is locked. Get there later. I think these are bullets. Yes, they are. Quicksilver bullets. And now we are in the first area of Yharnam. And this is the part where you just take it all in. You just look at the scenery, which is very, very great. I do love it. This is a very great looking game. And overall I do enjoy the setting, very Victorian. And then the whole game itself has a lot of kind of Lovecraftian tones that I particularly enjoy. This guy doesn't see me yet. Oh, now he does. I'm not gonna like that. Let's operate this. And dodge! And let's climb. No! None of that for you, sir. Oh, he's climbing up. What a jerk. Okay, here's our first lamppost. Let's light it. And let's go to Hunter's Dream. Alright, so Hunter's Dream, essentially your main hub for the whole game. This is kind of like the Nexus or Firelink Shrine or Majula. Here you got the Abandoned Doll, Waifu for Laifu. Let's see, you can't really get a... you can kind of see her on the edge there. So normally upon your first arrival here, you're supposed to die. Or usually that's the case from that wolf. Here you get Bath Mister. So this is your basic merchant. Not sure if we should really buy anything from him yet. I won't worry about it. Obviously use these for warping. Here's where we get your first weapon. Let's see. These are kind of your strength weapons. Threaded cane uses your skill. If you notice my stats on the right hand side, for the origin I went with the what's the first starting one? Miliquitos or something like that. First playthrough I went with Violent Past, as I mainly did a lot of stuff in strength, but this time it's a bit more balanced. Which, speaking of balance, I'm going to use the Saw Cleaver, as that one deals pretty good damage and is pretty fast. I pretty much went exclusively with the axe first playthrough, which is fun because it's got crowd control. For this, I'm just gonna go with the pistol. Pretty much use that the whole way through. And your notebook, which is what we use for old man in a wheelchair.
Aha. You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gairman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you.
That is lewd. Anyways, so essentially this is where we do our upgrades. Here's a storage box where you can store your items. One cool thing is, like, for anything you carry, if it goes past the limit for the held, everything you pick up from mobs will go immediately to your storage instead. So that's pretty cool, nifty. Let's see. This is where you can upgrade, repair, and put bloodstones for your weapons. This is where you can kind of use things for your personal attributes, kind of, because there's no rings in this game. So you just use runes. To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. One interesting thing is when he said just go out and kill some beasts. It's what hunters do, you'll get used to it. It's interesting because he doesn't really state a point as to why. He just says, oh, it's just your thing, your shtick, just do it. Nothing is going to show up here because we don't have any insight yet. Once we get at least one, that will open up. These are apparently for Chalice dungeons, which I have yet to do. Do some more exploring. Let's see. Here's some notes. This tells you about the regain thing. This is essentially where you can find the rest of your in-game tutorial, in a sense. Again, unlike a lot of the Souls series where they would tell you the basic controls and then something would happen in the area you're at where you can utilize it. This one just kind of throws you in there. Again, kind of expecting that you die with that first encounter of that wolf. And then you come here and you read everything you can do with the gear that you just get. Can't go through there yet. Emergency Quicksilver, switch weapons. All the good stuff, really. Which, speaking of weapons, we're going to go ahead and equip ours. Nothing to equip here yet. One good thing about the saw cleaver, it's very fast, so that's very good. Unlike the hunter's axe, which is more powerful but a bit slower. So we'll be able to put that to use. So we will head back to Yharnam. We'll go ahead and start at the sick room. So back at Yosefka's clinic, head back up the doors here, where we can talk to Yosefka herself.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door.
You just kind of see it right there.
I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do. Now, go. And good hunting. Are you still in need of something? But I have nothing more to offer. Please, try to understand my position. I can only pray for a fruitful hunt.
Okay, so she knows we be hunting up in her. I guess I can't get a better look at her face. It's tricky. Best way was through that little window. Anyways, so Yosefka's blood vial. kind of like a regular blood vial, except larger amounts. I'm gonna try not to use it right now, or ever, actually. I'd rather prefer regular blood vials, which are kind of like your Estus flasks. And instead of only being able to hold like 5 in the beginning, you can hold up to 20 on your person. Which I gotta admit, if it was 5, this game would be so much more difficult. Alright, back at Central Yharnam. Ah, I just got burned. But it's okay, got some of my health back. With the regain system. Some more blood vials. Here's a dead guy. Oh, he's already dead. I honestly did not expect that to kill him so quickly. Okay. Molotov cocktails. These will be handy. And as you noticed, didn't try going for this gate earlier because it's closed. Be able to get to that later. Oh. Hit my hand against my keyboard desk. Okay. We can talk to a guy in here who's hacking up a lung. Usually you can tell if there's an NPC there by these glowing incense lanterns.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help. If there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say. Yharnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam, deep within lies... I haven't heard of Pale... That's your best bet.
Okay, so... Pale blood. You know, I honestly don't remember the mention of pale blood through the game, though they mention it right in the beginning. It seems like that's what your character, a traveler, is seeking for originally. These pebbles, they're sometimes handy. This spooky, crazy guy who just died in one hit, whatever, it's fine. It's cool, he didn't hear us. I think he would have heard, but he didn't.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya? Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, trot along.
So one thing to keep in mind is that a lot of people in this town are jerks. Okay, so they're going that way. Aye. Oh, he's going that way. That's fine. Oh, that didn't... Okay, cool. Plebeian rats. Alright, just one more. Well, okay then. Unfortunately, my timing wasn't that great. I was trying to see if I could get a parry off of him. So instead of parrying with a shield, you use your gun to stun the mobs. If you time it right. If you don't time it right, you'll usually get hit and it'll hurt a lot. They did not drop anything. Okay. Over to down here, I get the left from where I was. There's a mob over there. I'm not gonna worry about him though. Wait later. Deal with other things.
Laziov, come on. You'd open the door on a night of a hunt.
You.
Away with you. Now. Laziov. Oh, what?
It just says the same thing. Very friendly people, these Yharnamites. Yeah, you did. Oh, this guy wants some. Oh, that did not. That didn't either. You drop anything? No. Bloodstone shard. We're gonna be using those to upgrade our weapons later. So wreck that guy. So, giant mob of people. We could straight up just run, or we can actually try taking them on. It's not impossible to do. Just takes some work. We've got pebbles, which are very good. This is where the pebbles kind of come in handy. They're pretty good for drawing out mobs. Or they could just spot us and come this way. That works too. Could use cocktails, but I don't want to waste them just yet. Well, that didn't work. This guy. Oh. Well, overshot that. Yeah. Now, usually when you get the enemies around here, you can just go up there and just confront them, but you have to keep that guy up there in mind because he has a rifle and he will snipe you. So you have to be very aware of that while you're running around fighting those dudes. But I'm gonna try sneaking off up here and try to get these guys. Mess that up. Oh, jeez. Totally messed that up. I totally thought I was out of range. But alas, I was not. Get. Never mind. Gonna try to sneak up on him, but that did not work. Let's see, to drop down or not to drop down, that is the question. Let's drop down, yellow. Dog here. Yo! So, I could just run past all these guys, but I kind of want some blood echoes. So, but I want to take down this guy first before I worry about the dude with the shield, because he's not really a problem. Oh, another guy. Hello, guy. He's dead in one. You'll notice one problem I have is I tend to not be very confident with my hits sometimes. What? Oh, there we go. So this area is pretty good for farming bullets and blood vials once you get to later levels, and you do need to get those if you start encountering some bosses that do give you some problems. This is a great place to come back to and farm for those. And the good thing is that unlike Dark Souls 2, the mobs keep respawning. Here's one area. Blood vial. Crazy women laughing. Being creepy.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
What a mean woman. I think she says the same thing too.
I don't reckon you're from...
Yeah, they say the same thing. So cruel. Okay, so there's some crows over here who are jerks. This oil urn. I don't know if you can hear that, but that is a music box playing. Actually. So, let's try to get this guy. Whoa! That did not pan out well. And that's why you always pay attention to how much stamina you have. Okay, got a torch, which is pretty good. Generates a lot of light. And never expires. You can constantly use it. Okay, so we could move up here, or we could go this way.